G'day guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is episode number 3 of our Sheffield Wednesday rebuild, 5-year rebuild that is. So we are at the midway point and things are looking up at the moment. They're not looking too bad, but let's get straight into it. Financially wise, as everybody knows at the start of the rebuild, Sheffield Wednesday are in absolute mess financially, but ignoring that part where I've overspent on the wages a little bit, the transfer budget again was the transfer budget, unless you get this club out of the Championship up into the Premier League, the transfer budget's not even worth talking about. I will tell you this now, anybody that wants to take on this save, you will have no money to spend. You'll be wheeling and dealing with loan signings and free transfers. That is it. Do not come into this club with any expectations of having a lot of money to spend, because you won't. That being said, the debt is slowly going down due to our last couple of seasons of success. Well, I say success, avoiding relegation and finishing mid-table last season, 10th I think it was. So yeah, transfer wise, it is what it is, which means yeah, I've been doing a lot of business again. I've had a couple of players go out, nothing major that I can think of or that I can see on here. Windass has gone out on loan, Teddy Sharman Lowe has gone out on loan, and there was only one sale of any note, and that was Musaba. He didn't want to sign. He was going to sign a new contract. I didn't want to sign him on a new contract. I'm being ambitious on this, so I wanted him out, which meant I brought in a lot of players to strengthen the squad. So going from the top, I've brought in Jan Schupner, I think, which actually picking him up as a free transfer, he's a fairly decent centre midfielder. So again, very good squad option. Liam Morrison, Scottish centre back, who's at Bayern Munich of all places, randomly enough, another free transfer. Good squad player. This guy, Scotty Banks. Scotty Banks. Now, for anybody that has watched my Aberdeen rebuild from the beta save, will know that I absolutely love this player on it. And when I saw that he was up for a free transfer, I couldn't resist it. I knew he would produce the goods. And so far, he's doing all right. I wanted a couple of new goalkeepers in, strengthen that. Daniel Iverson, Danish goalkeeper from Leicester, again on a free transfer, very good. And also, before I come to these two, Ivan Nevestic from Dynamo Zagreb, another free transfer. So I've got two what I'd consider first choice goalkeepers who are going to battle it out this season. I'm going to see who's going to come out on top. There is also Matteo Zanotti, who actually is a 22-year-old fullback / wing back. I think he's really, really good. Again, another free transfer, so I can't complain. Makana Baku, a winger who could probably cover Jamal Lowe, I think, on that left-hand side. Doesn't end there. Courtney House, I believe, yeah, Aston Villa. Didn't play a lot of games for him. In fact, hasn't played a lot of games over the last God knows how many years, I'm presuming. Has he got bad at? Yeah, he might have problems with injuries. But I was looking at his stats and that, and ignoring the slightly downward arrows, he's experienced. So that's what I wanted him in for more than anything else. Mario Lemina. A lot of people know him. Very good defensive midfielder who's currently playing his trade at Wolves. I think it is. Is it Wolves that I got him from? Yeah. And again, free transfer. Brought him in. Great experience. I'm hoping he'll do the job for us. Slowly getting to the bottom of the list. There's been a lot of additions this year. Jan Elvedi, another centre-back, Swiss centre-back. Big, tall, aggressive, brave. Slots in quite nicely again, I think. Two players from Man United. This player here, Geronimo Domina, is a player that Man United signed over from Union, Santa Fe, over in Argentina. He was on loan at Sunderland last year. I thought 19 goals in 36 games. Yeah, why not give him a crack? He's another striker option at the end of the day. Another midfielder option was Finlay McAllister, who actually is a ball-winning midfielder. Doesn't look too bad as well. And lastly, I wanted a couple of more midfielders, and I was waiting, and there was nobody that was really piquing my interest. But then these two came up, Maximo Perrone. I was like, more in line of that Tyler Morton mould that we had last season. So I was very happy to bring him in, and also, believe it or not, great attacking centre mid utility player, Elliot Anderson. I couldn't believe he was up for loan. I thought, you know what, definitely bringing him in. So that covers all the transfers that we've had, which is a hell of a lot. And when you look at the squad, it is proper stacked out now with central midfield options, and that's what I wanted more than anything else, to bulk out that midfield. Because when you look at the tactics, still on the same tactic, but it gives us a lot more option in there, bringing those players in. The only player that I've cemented into that is Perrone, because I think he just warrants it at the end of the day. If we have a quick look at the schedule and how it's gone, that is how it's gone. Starting off the season away at Oxford, at the Kazam Stadium, 2-1 win. Then Carabao Cup, beating Bolton on penalties. We had Koulibaly sent off in the second minute. I was fuming with that one. But then a 5-2 win at home to Cardiff, a 2-1 away win at Swansea, a 3-1 home win against West Brom, a 3-1 home win against Plymouth, a 2-0 win in the Carabao Cup against Crewe, and a 5-0 battering away from home at Ipswich. Which means, with all that, clicking on the wrong button, we are top of the league. 6 wins from 6, 14 plus goal difference. I am not expecting this club to stay at the top by the end of the season. But with that sort of form and the squad that we've got, I am now expecting us to finish in the playoff area. Because if you look at the competition here, we've got Burnley, Everton, Bournemouth are probably going to be the main contenders, I'd say. Looking at the season preview, Everton, Bournemouth, Burnley, Sheffield United are all favourites. We're still registering down in 15th mid-table. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. But I'll simulate the season and we'll find out in a few seconds. So I'll see you then. And there we have it, guys. Come on. Promoted through the playoffs. As I said at the start of the video, I was not expecting us to go through as champions. But that being said, look at our form table. We were first. We dropped down to second a little bit there, but we did finish. Well, sorry, didn't finish. We were first for near enough, I'd say, 2/3 of the season before we started dropping off a little bit. But look how close it was at the top, between the top 4. Only 9 points in it, and Everton and Burnley ended up finishing equal. It was only goal difference that mattered in the end on that one. But there we go. Playoff final. Took us to extra time. Wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. A 3-2. Where all the goals came very, very, very late on. Luton took the lead in the 82nd minute, and I thought that was it. I thought it was done. But then we got an equaliser, and then we got 2 in extra time. They got 1 back. I thought, if we're going to get another one, it's going to go to penalties, but it didn't, and we just held on to get ourselves up. So I'm very, very happy with that. If we look at the playoff semi-finals, we did play Birmingham, and we ended up having to beat them on penalties because that ended up 5-5. That mental games, absolutely mental. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. with that being said, not because of the date and it's only just happened, we've been given our transfer budget. The debts and all that haven't sorted themselves out yet because I haven't got all the TV right money and stuff, all that sort of stuff. But we've been given 30 million, near enough to go and spend. Wage budget has been bumped up to over $500,000. That's going to be tweaked a little bit because to survive the Premier League is going to be a damn tough one. But if we have a look at let's see who's our top players. Michael Obafemi, who was on loan with us, I believe, from Burnley. Yeah, we signed him just on the tick over, so that's why it's looking like that. His contract actually runs out with Burnley. I'm going to sign him on a permanent transfer because he's done really well for us. 22 goals this season in all comps. 23 from Jamal Lowe. My man Scotty Banks again. 16 goals, 17 assists. Elliot Anderson, Maximo Perroni, 13 goals and 8 goals respectively, but also the assists coming in. Just great. The only one that really let me down, I was a little bit disappointed by, was Domina. He didn't play enough, so but that was down to my system because it was simulated at the end of the day. But I'd say that has been one incredibly successful season, and now we got the challenge of taking on the Premier League. Yes, that's gonna be fun. Oh man. Well guys, I shall leave it at that. Please join me again for episode 4, where we do take on the Premier League and see if we can actually survive it on a measly budget and hopefully bringing in some new players. But if you have enjoyed this video and enjoying this rebuild, especially for the Sheffield Wednesday rebuild, please let me know below. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And please share this around as well. Share the videos on social media and stuff like that. Just to give it more scope. That'd be really appreciated. But until next time, I will see you guys in episode number 4. I'll see you later.